Hello, everyone. I'm Frank, and welcome to episode 29 of Learn How to Sudoku, where we take very easy variant Sudoku puzzles and we break them down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Black and Blue by Burger Mason, and here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. For each line, digits on the line have an equal sum n within each box it passes through. So these are called region sum lines. So for every box that a line passes through, so for here, or here, or here, the sum of the digits on the line in each region must be the same. So for example, for this line, obviously the sum of this digit must be the same as the sum of this digit. And this is a line 2, this is a line, the sum up for this line, the sum of these two digits must be the same as the sum of these two digits. And for this digit, and as an example, this could be like 3, 5, and this is 8. Because then these two digits must add up to the sum of these digits. So for every region that the line enters, the digits in that region must sum to the same sum as the digits in another region. And that's how region sum lines work. Cells joined by a black dot must have a ratio of 2, and this is called crop key dots, usually black crop key dots. And as an example, if this were a 4, this would have to be a 2 or an 8 to maintain a 1 to 2 ratio. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so one thing we know is that this is the same as this, which is the same as that, because in each region the line is in, it must be the same sum, which means that these are the same digit. So we'll just color this, I don't know. Let's make it red, I guess. And then these two are the same. So I'll make that green. These two are the same. We'll make that pink. These two are the same. We'll make that yellow. Actually, let's make that orange. And these three must be the same. So we'll make that blue. In addition, these are the same, which match these. Actually, let's use that one. That's actually easier. So this one is red. These three are green. These two we're gonna make pink. We're gonna make this blue and this orange. So these are all the same, right? We know that in a when you have black Kropke dots and you have all of them in a 1 to 2 ratio, say you have if you have 3 black Kropke dots and the digits all see each other, and you have 3 black Kropke dots in between 4 cells, we know this must be 1, 2, 4, and 8, right? Because otherwise you can't have a different 3 and 6 only applies if you have 2 cells that are separated by a black Kropke dot. But if you have 4 in a row that are all separated by a black Kropke dot, the only way you get a 1 to 2 ratio is if one of them's 1, then you double it with 2, then you double that with 4, and then you double that digit with 8, right? So this has to specifically be either 1, 2, 4, or 8, or this is 1, 2, 4, or 8. So either way, we know this red has to be 2 or 4. The greens have to be 1 or 8. So this is also 2 or 4. and this is 1 or 8. So because this cannot be green, we have a 1-8, 1-8 pair. The green has to be different from the pink 1-8, right? And this is also 2 or 4. We know that the green 1-8 is different from the pink 1-8. So those are the only two colors that can be 1 or 8. Well, this can't be green, the green 1-8. What color does it have to be? It has to be the pink one. Therefore, on the region sum line, these are the same too. So this has to be the same pink 1-8. Now, this is a 2-4, which is not red. We're going to color it some other color. We're going to make it yellow. So these yellows have to all be the same. We know this has to be a completely different color than the 1, 8, 2, or 4. Because all of them are here, right? Therefore, this digit cannot be any of them. Also, the rest of the remaining digits in box 4, and this is we number this as box 4 because by convention we number the boxes reading from in Western reading notation, which is top to bottom and left to right. So this is box 1, this is box 2, but this is box 3, therefore this is box 4. And that's just so that we can basically easily talk about the boxes so that people understand what box we're talking about. So in box 4, we have a 1-8 pair and a 2-4 pair, which basically says that two cells in the box have to contain only 2 digits, 2 and 4, and 2 cells in the box must contain only 2 digits, which are 1 and 8. Therefore, they cannot appear in any other cell in the rest of the box. Therefore, this has to be 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 as possibilities. Now, 9 cannot be either of these cells because if one of these cells is a 9, it has to add up to essentially the same Yeah, let's not do that. That's actually a little harder. Let's go this way. This is a 1-8, right? And it's a 1-2 ratio with another digit. It can only be in the 1-2 ratio with one digit, and that's 2 or 4. And it has to be the yellow 2 or 4 because we know this is in a 1-2 ratio. This pink is in a 1-2 ratio with this yellow. So therefore, this must be yellow, which is in a 1-2 ratio with pink already. The yellow then must also be in a 1-2 ratio with red. So this must be red, and therefore and red is already in a 1-2 ratio with yellow in box 7. Remember, we count boxes in normal Western reading order. So this is box 7. Therefore, red has to be in next to a green here with a 1-2 ratio. So we know this is specifically that because this is 4 unique digits all separated by black crop key dots. Okay, so therefore this also has to be 3, 5, 6, 7, or 9. And 2 of the digits in 3, 5, 6, 7, or 9. And we know that because we have all 4 digits from 1, 8, and 2, 4 must be in these 4 cells in box 7. What are the remaining cells? What are the remaining possible digits in the remaining cells? It's 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Now we know 2 of those 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 digits add up to another one. What are the possibilities? Well, if it's 3 and 5, that only adds up to 8. And 8 is not accounted for in this cell because it's one of these cells. Therefore, and again, the pinks are 1-8, the yellows are 2-4, the reds are 2-4, and the greens are 1-8. So if we try to make it 3-5, that doesn't work what's the only remaining possibility? It must be 3 and 6. So this is 3 and 6, and this has to be a 9. So again, these digits are the same. We're not sure which one they are. But it must be a 5, 7, or a 9, and it cannot be a 9 because this one, these three digits must be 5, 7, or 9. But this can't be 9 because it has to be the same as this one, and that one sees a 9, so this can never be 9. Where is the 9 in box 4? It cannot be these cells because of the 9 here. It can't be this one because this cell is the same as that cell, and that sees 9. So this can't be 9. It has to be here now. So this is a 9. This digit, this is red. Red is in a 1 to 2 ratio with the yellow 2, 4 and the green 1, 8. This cannot be the yellow 2, 4 because it sees this yellow 2, 4. Therefore, this must be the green, and it's the green 1, 8. So this is 5 or 7, and this is 5 or 7. These are the same 5 or 7, but we're not sure if it could be blue or it could be orange, right? In fact, so the orange cannot, where is the orange in box 5? It cannot be either of these cells. It can't be any of the other colored cells, so it must be one of these two cells. So this is orange, which means we don't know where the orange, so this cannot be orange, and this cannot be orange. And neither of these could be orange. Do we want to go down this path? I don't know. Let's just color these so that we can get. So we're gonna make this light, medium, and dark, right? This also has to be light, and then we're gonna make this orange and blue. Actually, I guess we could have kept that. This is blue still. This is orange though, so it's a different one. So this, whatever this is, must be either light or medium gray. It cannot be dark, it cannot be blue, it cannot be orange, right? So this is light or medium gray. We're not sure which. What about, where can red, yellow, and green be in row 6? It cannot be any of these three because all four of them are here. It cannot be either of these two, and it can't be that one. So they must be in these colors. So one of these is red, one of these is yellow, one of these is blue. Well, none of them can be, sorry, not blue, red, yellow, or green, right? That means these are red, yellow, green. And this one has to be red, yellow, or green. We're not sure. This can't be red or yellow, though. Therefore, this must be green. It cannot be pink. This can't be red or yellow because it sees those two cells. Therefore, it must be green. Which means this also has to be green because of the region sum line, and this has to be green because of the region sum line. Therefore, these can never be green. Green can only be next to a red in a 1 to 2 ratio. So therefore, these cannot be yellow. They have to be red. This cannot be red. This is yellow. Let's see. This is the same color. And it has to be either blue or orange. We're not sure which, right? Because it can't be any of these three colors. It can't be any of these four, so it has to be blue or orange. So this is blue or orange, and this is blue or orange. And this is blue or orange, right? We're not sure which. So these three colors must be the light, the medium, and the dark. We're not sure which one of those. It can't be light. Okay, so the light is not the same as this light. So it cannot be 9. So this cannot be light. Therefore, this has to be medium or dark. Um, where are the greens? Aha, we have 8 greens, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens. So we should be able to figure out where the last green is. Just by normal Sudoku, these digits can't be green, these digits can't be green, none of these can be green. Where is the green then? It has to be here. And green, again, can only be in a 1 to 2 ratio with the red 2 and 4. So this has to be a red. Now we have 7 2 4s. So unfortunately, we don't know which one is the 2 or 4. Which one is the red one? This is yellow. What are the remaining digits in row 7? Where's the yellow there? Cannot be the 9. It cannot be any of these cells. And it can't be this one because of this yellow. Therefore, it must be here. So this is a yellow. Where can the yellow be? Okay. What are the remaining 3 cells here? They have to be yellow, pink, and the blue or orange 5, 7. Well, this can't be yellow or pink because of these yellow or pink, and therefore it has to be the other blue or orange 5, the 5, 7 version of that, right? It cannot be blue because this is blue, therefore this has to be the orange, which makes this orange. This can't be orange. This has to be a blue. And this has to be orange and or pink and yellow because those are the only colors remaining. Therefore, this is a blue. This is a 3 and or a 6, right? So this has to be 5 or 7. This is the same. These two are the same. So these are both oranges. What do we have remaining here? It's blue and black. That doesn't help right now. Anyways, this has to be a 3 or a 6. Because this is a 3 or 6, neither of these 1 to 2 ratios can be 3 or 6. Because they both see one digit that's 3 or 6, which eliminates that possibility from being a 3 or 6. Therefore, it must be a 2, 4, 1, 8 pair. And we know it cannot be the green-red one, so it must be the yellow-pink one. So this is pink and yellow. Similarly with that, this has to be pink and yellow because we know this has to be a 1 to 2 ratio, and it cannot be the 3, 6 one. This can't be yellow specifically, so it's pink because of this yellow, and therefore this can't be pink, this is yellow. Okay, what are the remaining digits here? This can't be dark. Where is the dark in row 3? Can't be any of the other color digits, so it must be here. So this is a dark. Where is the dark in box 6? It can't be any of these cells. Can't be any of the colored in cells, and it can't be this one. So it must be one of these two. Therefore, neither of these are dark, which makes this dark. This becomes a medium color, so this can't be medium. This has to be light. So one of these is dark, which makes that medium, which makes this light. The remaining colors in these three cells must be pink, orange, and yeah, or we have dark already. So it's pink and orange. So this is pink or orange. This is pink or orange. This cannot be pink because we have a yellow-pink pair here, which must be, one of them must be pink, so this can't be pink. Pink can't be here because of this pink. Where is the pink in row 5? It has to be here. So this is not orange, this is pink. Where is the last pink in, well, basically in the grid, right? Because one of these is pink, one of these is pink. Obviously, these are pink. It has to be here. So this is pink. Which means we know for red, where is red in box 8? It cannot be here, it cannot be here, it cannot be here, and it can't be the pink. Therefore, this must be a red. Which means this, where's the last red in the grid? Because we have 8 of them, it has to be here. And that's just by normal Sudoku. This red cannot be next to the pink in a 1:2 ratio. Therefore, it has to be next to the yellow in the 1:2 ratio. So this can't be pink, which makes that yellow. This can't be yellow, so this is pink. And since this is pink, we know this can't be pink anymore. So this is yellow, which makes that can't be yellow. So this is pink. Okay, what's remaining? We know orange cannot be here, so orange has to be one of these two in box 3, which means this can't be orange, so therefore this is dark. This can't be dark, therefore this is orange. We know this pink adds up to 2 unique digits added up together. Well, 1 can't be that, so therefore this pink must be 8. So this is 8. 8 can only be next to a 4, which is the yellow, so this is 4. The red has to be 2, so this is 2. And the green has to be a 1. So this is 1. So the 8 can only add up to 2 digits, and it cannot have a 1, 2, and 4. What's the minimum? It must be 3 and 5, so therefore this must be directly 3 and 5 then. Therefore, this blue can never be a 3. It has to be then a 6 because we have a 3-5 pair, which eliminates all 3 and 5 from the rest of the column. So this has to be 6, 7, or 9. Well, the blue has to be 3 or 6, so it can't be 3. Therefore, it must be 6. And the light then has to be a 3. This cannot be a light. This has to be 3. But this can't be a 3, so therefore this can't be light. So none of these are light, therefore these are all medium in color. Therefore that makes this light and this light for the remaining colors. This has to be an orange light pair, but we're not sure which was which. This is 3 and 5, obviously. Let's see. And again, this is blue or dark in, well, okay, this is medium. So this is blue or dark in row 7 in the remaining cells that aren't colored. So this can't be dark, which makes that blue, which makes this dark. The remaining colors in column 4 have to be blue and medium. Well, this can't be medium because we know these are medium. Therefore, this has to be blue, and this has to be medium in color. What's the last remaining cell in box 8? It must be blue. So this is blue. Okay. We don't know anything else about that. What are the remaining colors in Let's see. What are the remaining colors in column 2? It's light gray, dark gray, and blue. Hmm. Well, this can't be blue. This could be any of them. These could be are also light gray, dark gray, and blue. So this can't be blue. What's the one color that's not here? That's not in column 2. That must be in box 1. It's medium, and this cannot be medium. Therefore, this must be the medium gray. Okay, and we should have the last digit of medium. We should know, right? Because we have 8 of them already. Where's the last one? It has to be here. So therefore, all of these are 9. So these are all 9. We have 5 of the colors. Okay, here. Where's the last one? The last one has to be orange here. So this adds up to 11. And these 2 digits must add up to 11. It cannot be 2, 9, obviously. It can't be 3, 8 because of the 8 here. Can't be 4, 7 because of the 4 here. So it must be 5 and 6. Well, we know 5 and 6. We know 6 is a blue. So therefore, this must be a blue. And therefore, this cannot be blue. Therefore, where is the blue in box 1? It cannot be this cell. It cannot be this cell. It must be this cell. So this is a blue. So all the blues are 6s. This has to be a 5, which makes this a 3. Therefore, this must be light. So this cannot be light. This has to be dark, which means this can't be dark. This is light. This can't be light. So this is dark. This is light. Since this is light, this cell can never be light. And where is the light cell in box 3? It has to be this one. So this is light, which makes this an orange. Therefore, this can never be orange. What's the last remaining color here? It's dark gray. So those are all the dark grays. This must be a dark gray. And this has to be an orange. Now we can just fill in the digits that we know. Well, we know this has to be a 5 to add up to 11 because 9 and 2 add up to 11. And again, the sums are the same in each region on the same line. So this has to be 11, which makes this a 5. So this is a 5, which makes the orange a 7. And again, the lights have to be a 3. And that's how you solve it. Yeah, very cool. This became a coloring exercise, which I really like. I'm not sure why, but it's something about coloring tickles my fancy with Sudoku puzzles. I hope that made sense for you guys, and I hope that was easy enough to follow. Very cool use of Kropki dots and region sum lines. And I hope you had a good time on learning how to Sudoku, and we'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.